Christmas, and I'll dream each night of some version of you.
Welcome back to Delightfully Dysfunctional Therapist Reacts. Today I'm reacting to Noah Kahan's song, Stick Season. Stick season is a term that I had to look up. I did not know what it means, but it is the in-between time of autumn and winter, of the fall and of winter. And in between times with any season, it's temporary. Like, weather changes. It's constantly changing, and there's this flow of evolution, I would say, of letting go or of regrowth, of rebirth. And this song is talking about a particular time in a breakup. And I think that there's this theme, especially in the songs we've been reacting to today, of like a really peppy, upbeat melody, but then the contrast of some really heartfelt depth to the lyrics. And I really enjoyed, this is my first introduction to him and to his music video. So please let me know if this is a state that you've recognized. As someone who kissed a few toads, I feel as though those breakups and the messiness of a breakup, the sadness, the difficulty in moving on, I could reflect back on my past and see that, and also want to let you know that it is temporary, and that when we can really learn from our pain and thrive and really grow, things become easier and there's a lot of beauty in the world. Please enjoy this reaction of Stick Season. I hope you enjoy.
As you promised me that I was more than all the miles combined, you must have had yourself a change of heart like halfway through the drive, because your voice trailed off exactly as you passed my exit sign. Kept on driving straight and left our future to the right. Now I am stuck between my anger and the blame that I can't face, and memories or something even smoking weed does not replace. And I am terrified of weather, cause I see you when it rains. Doc told me to travel, but there's COVID on the planes, and I love.
Oh, wow. So this is about a breakup, and there's like the really beautiful weaving of the story into these lyrics. I mean, the driving, missing his exit, the saying, you promised me I was more than all the miles combined. Like, you promised me that I was worth this adventure, I was worth the investment, and then you drove right past my exit. You did not want to invest in this future. You drove right by it. And all the feelings, the mix of feelings that can come from a breakup, it's so confusing and feel so all-consuming that he's saying even the memories can't be numbed by smoking weed. It's so difficult, and I feel terrified of reminders, for example, when it rains. And it gives a reference of when this song was probably written as well. The doc told me to travel, but there's COVID on the planes. So there's like a bit of a stuckness that you already feel. I mean, it says, I'm stuck between my anger and the blame I can't face. So I guess it's pretty in your face too. But, oh man, that's such a difficult place where your focus you can't find anything else to focus on, and it just feels so like you're just swimming in the soup of that sadness. And I think that's a sensation most of us have felt at one point in our life. Let's keep exploring this song and what else he has to share.
Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks, and I saw your mom. She forgot that I existed, and it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas, and I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now your tire tracks in one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do. So
Oh man, yeah, just feeling again, like ways to numb. Like I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home at Christmas, and just dreaming every night, each night, of some version of you. That, like, so much of falling in love is also at times like the potential of someone, and the hope in a healthy love and a healthy attachment is that there's more present of who they really are that you're truly seeing, that it's an authentic self that you're getting to see. And this is also a real sorrow for the potential and a mourning of the potential future they couldn't have. The version of her that isn't actually there, and there's not a full acceptance. And we can't really move on until we can accept what is. So again, it's kind of keeping him in this place of stuckness. And then I might split in half, but that'll have to do. So just feeling so torn up about it. Again, I'm just like in this storytelling, I'm like, please, I'm so hopeful that at the end of the song, maybe there's some glimmer of hope or promise or of moving on. But at this point, he's so stuck in the thick of it. And again, I'm just resonating with that feeling. At times I felt that way too. And it's all temporary. That pain, that sorrow, that suffering, that aching, it's temporary, but you have to also be willing to accept and let it go.
So I thought that if I piled something good and all my bad, that I could cancel out the darkness I inherited from Dad. No, I am no longer funny, cause I missed the way you laughed. You once called me forever, now you still can't call me back. And I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas, and I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now you're tire tracks and one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do.
And so obviously this is in Vermont, or I would assume that's where Noah's from too. So it's interesting, like I guess I'm coming to this because of some references, like till my friends come home for Christmas, that this is hometown, this is where a lot of memories were made, and the scenes that they're playing out, it makes me think, especially because it's this country scene. I grew up on a farm in northern Minnesota, and so it makes a lot of sense sometimes, these seemingly boring scenes. Although it's just, I mean, they're beautiful. Vermont looks beautiful. I've never been there, but of a rolling hill or this building or that building. When you're a farm kid, I think there's more space for imagination and fun and like, what should we do? And so like a plain field isn't just a plain field, but where people might have congregated to like let's create a driving range out of it. Let's like have some fun. What adventure can we add to it? And it just is really reminiscent of like a country childhood and something sweet about that. But again, he feels a little bit stuck, and there's a stuckness to kind of being within the same routines that maybe were formed a long time ago too, and not feeling as though he can recreate or expand what he's doing in his life. There's like a bit of a stuckness in the rotation of the scenes that we're seeing. Maybe that's part of what they wanted, and I don't know, that's a piece that I'm getting from it. I'd be so curious as to if you feel there's any significance to the scenes that they're showing and the activities in the music video.
But that'll have to do. Oh, that'll have to do. My other half was you. I hope this pain's just passing through, but I doubt it. 'Cause I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas, and I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now you're tire tracks and one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half. That'll have to do.
It's another one with such a catchy tune, but the lyrics and the content are really sad. And I didn't know what stick season meant. I actually looked it up, and it's a New England term particularly used in Vermont to describe the time between the end of autumn and the beginning of winter. And yeah, so even like the time frame where you're saying like I'll drink until they come home at Christmas, but it's also this metaphor to describe an emotional period, an emotional transition, a maybe dark night of the soul where we're questioning ourselves. And again, it is temporary, like the seasons, they change, but there's a lot of themes in his emotional stick season, this emotional in-between place of loneliness and struggle to accept change and to move on from the past and not feel haunted by those memories and to see hope and possibility. But being able to find the words to describe this stuck place is still really important, because that's a place that we've all probably felt if we've been open to loving another and have maybe had to try a few times. And I'm sending anyone who might be in that stuck place a lot of love and care right now in this moment. And it is temporary. It's not forever. And we can't force or change other people. So we have to then be encouraged to change and explore ourselves. And that's, I hope, the message that this song can provide in the lyrics. That's what I see, except perhaps that understanding might come within the next version, the next chapter of this evolution. But don't stay stuck in stick season longer than you need to. It's important to let yourself feel those things, but it's also important to let them go. So thank you for joining us in whatever place that you are navigating right now. I send you so much care and compassion as you do so. And I encourage you to be courageous as you explore how you might grow and thrive, and what perspectives you might be able to shift in order to really live and embody a beautiful life. And to help you in that, I have launched an 8-week program called The Shift. So if you are interested in learning more, please check out the links in the description of this video and also in our YouTube description, where you can schedule a free 30-minute discovery call with me, and we can help explore and understand what path might be right for you as you begin a courageous and exciting journey of really, truly thriving. In a true spirit of being curious and compassionate, that's all we're wanting here at Delightfully Dysfunctional, to feel as though everyone has a space to be themselves, to feel their feelings, and to move through that. Please like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you in the next one.